Okay, good day guys. So this coming here, we will be showing you a quick or shortcut method of playing this cube battle. So apparently it is effective if you are playing endless wave of enemy or 15 rounds, 3 wave of enemy, so total of 15. So you'll basically be needing 2 to 3 Florentia and basically 1 Hilda. So apparently I do not have Florentia, so I'll be switching to 1 Vanna, 1 AoE, then 1 more AoE, and of course 1 Baz will be reinforced. This is for endless horde of enemy wave. So that's what with AoE enemies, meaning enemy that spawn in a wave of 5. However, this is not effective against elite enemy that spawn in wave of 2. So in that case, we will still suggest you having 1 Hilda, 3 Florentia, and 2 more strong single target damager like Lowly Jessica, so that once they attack, you can act again, them again, and in that case, you would want to have Hilda first, and Hilda will need to bring in faction buff, so that when your Florentia end their turn, they will gain 2 charges of energy, so they can replenish and do the loop of act again almost every turn or every round. So this is more effective and more efficient. So you can have a look at definitely, I won't say that fast, but it's definitely much easier to play and also save your supply, because everyone will be using 2 supply each, and you can go up to 2 match. So that definitely saves your supplies, energy, and make the whole game much more effective and efficient. So just look through how we play our match, and definitely hope this video will help our guild members and of course other players who are watching this video. So basically the loop is that to let Reinforce just on the first round do a normal AoE to hit at least 2 or more units, then followed by an act again from Florentia, so he's gonna cast and buff and clear as much enemy as possible. Then he's gonna do act again and cast his 3C again, because this 3C has a 3 CD if he hit 3 enemy or more. So in this case, you have a free CD of AoE to your enemy, and for this case, in this case, like I don't have 1 more Florentia, I'm just gonna get Vanna to act again. So we're gonna choose the enemy with the least HP. Sorry, either way you can choose to cast AoE or not. So to help clear, and of course it will be best if you bring in clock items, equipment to Vanna, and of course she also try to boost AoE damage to your allies. So just to revise the plan, if you're playing stages, the only option the formation, you're not going to bring AoE, and instead will be single targeting, will be elite formation enemy, where there's only spawning 2 to 3 maximum at a time, and you'll be dealing with single targeting. So you'll be bringing 2 to 3 Florentia and 2 to 3 single target allies and 1 Hilda casting the faction buff, and you'll be placing characters with Hilda on P1. So once they cast the faction buff, when Florentia end their turn, they will be gaining extra 2 charges. So this is to supply them back with the power that they need to do act again, the charges. And of course, for Florentia, you need to bring in passive skill, winning strategy, because for every enemy that dies, they'll gain the battle strategy charges. So that's definitely what you need to gain back the lost battle strategy supply. So as you can see, it's very efficient. That basically Rainforce has no CD for his 3C and just spam. And all you need to do is get Florentia to act again. But one thing to take note is your formation. It's best suggest to have fire AoE formations, and or if you do not have fire, you can just go with any formation that provide with AoE, and that would be great. And things to take note is characters like Vana, despite being an SR, is great because of a passive. Wind Pressure is doing a follow-up attack, and the follow-up attack is consists of the AoE, and it will be taken into account to boost the water formation. Any AoE formation that you choose. So things to take note that when fighting elite, try not to use AoE formation, but instead choose your single targeting formation, which towards the end of battle I'll be showing you guys. So please follow us to the end because it's the last wave of enemy and the battle is gonna end fast. And it's okay for Vana to die at the last wave or towards the end if your character is not able to gut, because the MVP for such hordes of enemy will be Lane Force, characters like Egg Bird with 3 AoE, and also your Florentia. So these are the 3 characters that you want them to survive either at endless wave of enemy or boss wave like 15 enemies, which is a 3 wave of 5 each. So of course it will be best if your Florentia is at rank 5 or rank 6, and if you do not, make sure your tanker Hilda brings a faction buff, or Empire characters like Leon, Lance, or Bernhard, though definitely best is Hilda because she has other passive that can help protect your allies or reduce the damage that she takes to increase her survivability, so in return she is able to properly guard her allies. So you can see Lane Force is having fun abusing his 3C and getting debuff to enemies, so yep. Okay, so I'm not able to hit all, but well, no worries. Okay, we're gonna choose and destroy the mage ASAP. The problem with a 3-star Lane Force is that he is not able to survive AoE damage with follow-up very easily, so do take note. Of course, if you do not have a Lane Force that is higher than rank 3, you gotta be careful, but no worries. Alright, we are coming to the end, and it's not a very big issue. It's okay to let Vana die by now. However, if you're playing against endless wave of enemy, you have to be careful with the positions of your allies so they will not die, and you try to maximize the enemy death kill for your team as much as possible. Sorry, we have come to the end for this, and now I'll be going through the formations that we'll be going through. So, alright, I'm looking at squad configuration. So, okay, we have trained the increase the formation of AoE at least 1 to SSR, so you increase benefits, increase damage of AoE by 50%, then have a 60% chance. However, if you're playing single targeting matches, remember to boost them to SSR and choose the single targeting formation, so that will boost and help your team. So alright, we have come to the end. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope the video helps. Thank you and goodbye.